Hello everybody, this is Dr. Obsidian. Welcome to Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm here with Jim. Say hi, Jim.
Hi, everybody.
And Jim's making a movie, although his is just the story, and I'm making the behind-the-scenes version. So we're going to be running Tarel 5 here very shortly, so you're coming along for the ride. See how he's making his movie, and then if you want, you can go to his channel, watch it. Once he gets it uploaded, I will link it in the description box below. Are we going back down to the planet now?
Yeah, I'm going to go first. I'm going to position myself so that I'm ready to greet you when you show up.
All right. Got my Nathma Vorclaw here. He's going to be tanking for us.
And for all you Knights of the Old Republic and Swatter fans, I got HK 51.
51.
Not 55 and not 47.
Here you go.
All right, I'm in position. Feel free to make your grand entrance. Your Vorclaw did a little moonwalk there.
Nice. You're going to talk to this guy. I don't see any option to talk to him, so... I already did this quest.
Are you at least watching the cutscene?
Nope.
That's a bit of a bummer.
Well, I can start conversation, but I can't join you here. I'll start the conversation. Nope, it won't let me. Can't do anything. Alright. Well, anyway, next time you join us, everybody will be starting our quest and Tarel 5. So, see you there.
You're even more impressive in person. Forgive me for not shaking hands, but I forgot my hover seat today. Before we begin, I'll ask that you keep an
Look
open
how
mind
big your boy is.
to what you're about to hear.
Yeah, I can't pick any of the stuff here.
Unconventional.
I'm just spectating.
I don't like where this is going.
Unconventional does not mean unreliable. Let go of your prejudices. I will share with all of you what I have seen. Come, stand together. Concentrate with me. Focus your mind. Feel the force around us. Hear its echoes.
Follow Oteg's lead. This is important.
You're telling me what to do?
The force is with us.
I'm not a force user.
Sometimes,
Well,
look at even the droid's doing it.
there you go.
But sometimes when you pick something, what you actually get is different from what you thought you were going to get.
Yeah, I'm just a spectator. I'm just watching the story unfold.
Well, you're a supporting actor, but you're an
She is
important
here.
one.
A Jedi without physical form.
That's awesome,
Her
having the
body is long dead,
Vorclaw
but
next
her
to
wisdom,
Oteg there. That
essence
difference is awesome.
lives on.
I don't even see the Vorclaw.
The dead shouldn't be able to speak, much less appear.
And yet she does. Her death must have been a terrible thing.
The darkness will consume all it touches. Stars will burn black, ashes raining on lifeless worlds. Everything ends. The prisoner holds the darkness at bay, lost inside it for 300 years. His strength will fail. Then he will become the darkness.
This prisoner has been fighting the Empire for centuries? How is he still alive?
The bond weakens, my friend. I'll take things from here.
Another nice thing about this is that I can use it for flashbacks in
She's
future
told me many things.
videos.
Reveal the existence of an Imperial prison in the constantly shifting maelstrom
There's my
network,
Vorclaw.
and a way to get there. The only way to navigate the maelstrom is using a Gree computer hidden at an Imperial fortress. We need
Nice.
that computer to free the Jedi
I'm getting
prisoner.
lots of good flashback
What's a
material right
Gree?
now. Like
And how
that.
are its computers so special?
Gree are an ancient civilization, rarely seen anymore.
We see them every event on...
Mystery. The
Yeah, every
fortress
3
we're
weeks.
invading
Yeah,
is
every 3 weeks.
All 5. Enemy
But when I get to
territory
the
protected by Imperial
battle for
warships.
Ilum, this will be a good
Too many
flashback.
to fight. But we have a captured Imperial shuttle that can sneak past the sentries. It's waiting for you in the hangar.
You're a powerful Jedi Master. Shouldn't you be part of this?
My strength is strategy, not fighting. I would simply be underfoot. Our fleet will hide at the system's edge, so I can monitor your mission and guide you. If something goes wrong, we'll come running. Go to the shuttle, my friends. May the Force be with you.
Yoda is the Star Wars version of the Hobbits, or the Halflings.
Yeah.
That Vorklaw fills up my screen. You're going to have to see that eventually, how terrible it is to run with this guy, but he's great when he jumps somebody. Hard to click on stuff.
Whoops, did I go the wrong way?
I don't know, I just followed you.
No. I went the right way. There's Tarel 5. Hey.
Do I need to pick up the quest, or... You just ran in. I didn't even get to... I don't think I can go in.
You
No.
can't go in?
No.
I guess I'm coming back out then.
Yep.
This is what editing software is for.
Alright, yep, now I've got it. We're started back up again. Took a minute of finagling to get us in here, but we're back. And we're both using OBS as our recording software, is what Walk of Fame, aka Jim, wanted to let you guys know.
I have a much more stripped down UI so that it frees up as much space as possible on the screen for the actual movie. You'll see that if you ever actually take a look at the finished product, although I don't know if I'm ever truly finished. I'm probably going to be like Lucas and tinker.
Go back in 10 years and make sure that Dorito shoots first.
Exactly.
That made me so annoyed.
Well done. You've successfully infiltrated Tarel 5. The Imperials think you're just another shuttle bringing supplies. I'm transmitting coordinates to an Imperial security outpost. Take control there and contact me from the fortress's network. We'll handle the rest.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, Vorklaw's on tank. It's good to go.
HK's a healer, because that's, you know, normal.
Yeah, HK heals. I can't even tell. The Vorklaw looks like he's part of the...
No shortage of
I
hungry
know it.
predators.
It's maybe his gift. He's
Unsurprisingly, the
camouflaged.
Empire's fond of them. There's an Imperial patrol up ahead. Discourage them from warning the outpost.
Something over here. It's kind of hard to tell with the Vorklaw running all over. There's something over here. Oh, never mind.
There is, but we got other problems first.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a look at it. Oh, okay. It's just bonus.
Yep.
You can do it if you want.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Ooh, this thing's climbing up this side of the bridge here.
Yep. Both of them.
Two of them. Oh, yeah. My Vorklaw is almost as big as these guys are. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, when I was running around on Tatooine, there was this guy, he was questing, and my Vorklaw jumped him. He didn't know what happened. He panicked. Big monster jumps you have no idea who he is. He's actually just a companion, and he's sitting there tearing into you. I think I had him set to DPS that time around, too. I don't know if I have anything I can pop for, increases all social points gained by 100% for 1 hour. I guess I could pop that.
I already have my boost running, and it's a major one.
I don't really need to have my harpoons up. I can probably switch that tactical out. We had a combat. Let me change that tactical here. Oh. That'll give me more crits. If anybody's asking, we are doing the easy mode. It was not by choice. We were kind of forced into it.
But at the same token, this is for an aesthetic, you know, experience, not a gameplay experience. That's why I've got a, you know, stripped down UI as well. I'm just trying to make it look pretty. So
He's making a movie.
lots of shiny objects, flashing lights, and interesting noises makes for a good time.
So have you got any copyright strikes for playing your movie yet?
I don't, because there's only 2 subscribers on my channel.
No, that's not what it does. It does like an algorithm to check your copyright use of music. And I got the copyright strike for doing a Flashpoint before.
Oh, really?
Not strike, but claim. They claim it. Then you can't monetize it, even though I don't get any money.
Oh, I have no interest in monetizing it, so I guess I don't care. I'm just putting it on YouTube mostly so that if I want to watch it outside of the house, I can watch it outside of the house. Hey, this little lagoon had quite a few bad guys in it, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I'm deliberately running my character slower than his to keep him in front, because that's also a good aesthetic. Beautiful.
Watching me kill everything is a good aesthetic.
It is, actually.
In PvP, Jim tends to do that anyway.
But that's by necessity.
Can't target that guy. That's alright.
HK51's awesome. Eat hot efficiency.
Defeat 45. Okay, I just ran into this mess. We're starting this.
Yep, I'm coming. Out of the way.
Well, he counted as 1 of 45.
I don't think we're going to worry too much about that.
That's a miniature boss count as 1 of 45 people. These 2 big monsters just
I've stopped.
toughing it out.
I want to let him throw down a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even worried about DPS. Half the time I'm just moving my camera angle around to watch everybody else doing stuff. So the fact that we're on easy mode doesn't break my heart. Sometimes it's what you don't see, like when the fight starts and all of a sudden your trooper comes running on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that looks pretty cool. Oh, we just threw you both off. The other thing is, the more I do this, the better I get at it. Oh, we got a bonus over here. You're on your own for a second.
Oh no. How will I ever manage with this giant boar claw? Tanking
Probably
everything.
quickly.
Not sure what it is. He is rank 50. It's pretty tough.
As is my HK.
Probably tougher than you are.
The security outpost.
Well,
I'll
I think
stop
that's an
chattering so we can
overreaction.
focus on taking control
Oh,
and accessing the
that guy.
network.
That was awesome. Kill shot with the rock on his head.
Yeah. I do like that rock throw. Anyway, yeah, all this Star Wars music in the background, the LucasArts or whatever likes to demonetize these videos. Well, claim them.
Who goes there? Intruders!
I go there.
Get him, boy!
Ripper. Oh, yeah, let's let the Vorklaw go after him. Go get him, buddy.
I've seen Ugnaughts put up a better fight! We don't take prisoners here! Hit him with all you've got!
Yeah, he's dead. These two monsters throwing down on each other.
Yeah, since I didn't get to go to the theater to watch Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm gonna have to take my what is it, Kaiju on Kaiju Violence, where I can get it.
Pretty much. Anything in here? Yeah.
Well done, my friends. We now have access to the Empire's communications. Do you read me?
I read you loud and clear.
Our data slicers are quietly shutting down
got a
the
line in.
Empire security grid.
Yeah.
The enemy's in for an unpleasant surprise. The time for subtlety is almost over. Make your way carefully to the fortress, but
Subtlety's
once you
almost over.
arrive, strike quickly and hard.
This isn't the first time I've crashed one of the Empire's parties.
You may find this particular celebration more intense than normal. I'm sending coordinates to the fortress. The Grey computer is amazingly compact. You'll have no trouble carrying it out. I'll keep quiet from here on, unless it's an emergency. Okay, out.
So I think I have to let you start those so that you can get the effect of being the one that activates it and stuff.
That's fine most of the time. There's a couple of ones that might say let's escape and do it again because I want it, but you're in here for a reason, and so I'm not gonna deny myself that.
To kill everything while you take movies.
Yeah, basically.
Along with your God bot. If anybody's wondering what the God bot is, it is the story support bot here you can see so that you can solo these things. It's very tough, and it just makes sure that you get through the content so you can see the story.
And it does everything. It heals, it tanks, it does DPS.
It's Godbot. It doesn't die. And if it does, it comes right back. It hits incredibly hard. So basically you get to see the story and still get to do all the content, even if you don't have anybody else to run with.
Which is the point. I could have ran this alone, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, it's more fun when I kill everything.
Exactly. And that's why I want you to get your lines in.
A rain of fire is coming. The scarred man's hatred burns everything.
And the other nice thing about it is you heard that ghost, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was back far enough that I wasn't getting the combat sounds, and I could hear the ghost perfectly clear.
Yeah, we up in the front could hear him.
What?
It was up front. It was fine too, even in the combat.
Sometimes I have too much, zings and zangs and zaps and zows and gurrs to hear it perfectly.
Let the bomb take him out.
Ooh, there's a bunch of people. I know it's strategically not great to do that, but it's a lot of fun to watch.
What'd you do? Push him?
Yeah, took them right out of your AoE attack.
That doesn't matter. Things are a pushover.
That's why.
Oh, he almost pushed me off. Speaking of pushover, I went right up on the railing on that pushback.
The other reason is that these are flashpoints, and so when I'm doing the individual story mode, I tend to skip a lot of the actual combat because it's all grindy. But this kind of combat is a lot more entertaining to watch. So if I actually want to look at the gameplay and all the different buttons you press and things like that, I usually leave the combat in for most of the flashpoints. But the individual story grind, I'll skip a lot of it. I'll put in enough just so that people can have context for where I am and what I'm doing. But these are, by design, supposed to be combat heavy anyhow.
So, if you guys are interested in seeing the whole story from the, what is it? You're doing the Jedi Knight, right?
I'm doing the Jedi Counselor.
Oh, the Counselor. Okay, so from the Jedi Counselor story, then... But you also doing the side quests and stuff too, mostly, right?
Yeah. The reason I picked the Jedi Counselor is because I wanted somebody with range in order to get everything on camera, while at the same time holding a lightsaber for the cutscenes. I actually started this project a couple different times with a couple different characters, and finally landed on this being the better choice.
That was a Mark IV droid. Now I wonder if Mark IV from the Bible has any special verse or something.
It also could be an homage to Tony Stark.
Does he do something with Mark IV?
Every single one of his suits is a Mark something or other. Mark is a Mark IV, so.
Okay. I remember there's a movie way back when I was young called Mark 13, and it was all about like fire and brimstone or something like that, and the robot was going around killing people. Project Mark 13 or something. No.
I mean, Mark is a pretty standard term in
Yeah.
technology, but I have no idea why.
Think about Mark Twain. Mark Twain means what? Two? Mark II? Like,
Isn't that even not his real name? Isn't that a pen name?
Yeah, just a pen name. His real name was Samuel Clemens.
Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was.
But Mark Twain was what they did in the ferries. You know, they would drop the, what is it, the depth to see how deep the Mississippi was.
Right.
And they would mark it, and then they would say Mark Twain, which would be Mark II.
Right.
You know, divide in Twain, divide into whatever, so it's Mark Twain. But he liked that, so he went with it.
You know, maybe that should be our new mission. We should continue putting out these videos just to bring the word Twain back into the lexicon of everyday language.
I shall divide you in twain.
And, you know, twixt?
Betwixt.
Yeah.
Nothing in here, right? I'm gonna check the Imperial barracks real quick. Oh,
Bonus?
something in here.
Oh, I guess so. My lightsaber just got drawn.
Stage 3 terminal.
Sounds like a place to get an airplane. Ride.
Came out the back way. Stuff to kill back here. It's kind of weird. I mean, how many people would go through here just to kill stuff?
Not many, I imagine, but
People watching are probably like, why are they doing this? You know, get through it. Yeah, we're wasting time. We're just seeing if there's anything cool back here.
we are explorers by nature.
We go around this way? Yep. If you don't believe that we're explorers by nature, go watch our Kingdom Death series, 2nd season. We explore the world of Kingdom Death, monster, and watch everybody get slaughtered doing it.
You have a debt to settle. It will be paid in blood.
Okay,
Harsh.
there's another one of those terminals. I should let you get these while I go kill stuff. I hit a little harder than you.
Yeah, I just started the fight.
I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's up here. There's a yellow technician down there we should kill. You know how I feel about the yellow people.
Yellow, by the way, is the color of the neutral people in this game.
No one is neutral.
He's clearing out the top. I found another terminal with a technician I'm not going to kill.
These guys are a bit more serious. There's 3 Sith Dominators up here, and they're not very nice.
Ah, yes. They are not very nice.
I'm finishing them up.
I checked the 1st and 2nd floors and found a couple of bonus consoles to...
I don't think there's anything up here. I think it was just 3 Sith Dominators to dominate.
There's another one.
Yeah, I told you those Imperial technicians are not to be trusted.
You sucker punched him with a grenade, did you?
Boom! You saw what the 4-claw did.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yep, that's what you get. I'm coming around front.
Yep. Done on purpose. Your companion, man, for that stride he's got, he has a hard time keeping up with you.
There's another terminal over here. It's really hard to click on anything with this huge guy. He's cool looking though.
Yes, he is. Both of these are specialized companions. They're not part of the regular story. But I like the mix and match.
Yeah, I told you these scientists are not to be trusted.
Yes. But yet the combustive materials in the explosive canister are left untouched.
That didn't work.
Yeah, he's a boss.
Oh, I was trying to pull him up by the canisters.
I'm not afraid to do it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the first time I used my lightsaber, all Flashpoint.
Where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go up top, but I don't know how to get... Maybe I'll go this way, maybe. It's not up top. Go back out. Might be so... Yeah, there's a terminal over here.
I was going to say, there is a... I think there's a ramp on the other side of this cargo hold. Ooh. Your boy was standing behind me and he yanked everybody over my head.
He was angry. There's another terminal over here. Going up top?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything up here, but...
Well...
No, there's another bonus console to destroy. I came in right as you finished slicing.
Yep. Slicing and dicing. I don't see anything up here, though.
No.
But we did get something up here, though, right?
Yep, there's another bonus item to click on.
Alright. A minute. I think we gotta go the other way. Even though it told us to come this way, we've got to go out the front part.
Truth be told, we don't have to run it either. We can actually use mounts, but...
Really?
Yeah.
Says it can't
I'm
mount
sure-
here.
Not in this.
Oh, outside. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize that.
You get companion conversations as you boost their levels, which is why getting them higher is also a good idea. So what I'll do after this is I'll go back and I'll have all the conversations with HK before we, and, you know, edit them in before we actually took this job.
So HK will be your best friend before you even come here.
Yeah. HK-51 is the version that you have to dig up all over the universe, but you only have to do it one time, and I did it on a different character, so now you just pay like, I don't know, 400 grand in credits, and he's just automatically dropped on you. Besides just watching me dig, not that exciting.
Did you dig him up with this character, or did you just buy him?
I just bought him.
Got it.
I dug him up with
There's one over here.
my mercenary. He's the one I do everything with first.
It's only 400k to get him.
Something like that. It wasn't a lot.
Where'd you get all the pieces off the GTN?
No. You don't have to get the pieces after you get it one time.
Oh, you just unlock global unlock or something.
Yeah, you just go to your legacy and unlock them.
I was reading something online that said these days, like, a lot of people don't actually really have any interest in playing MMOs like they used to. Like Swatter and World of Warcraft were some of the last great MMOs that came out. And then after that, there probably won't be any because people just are not that interested in these big games, that they just kind of play around other people but don't really interact much. Back in WoW, I made quite a few friends, and we made some pretty good friends on here. I mean, I unfortunately we've lost touch with them or something, but there were some pretty cool people we played with for a little bit.
No. Although they're still releasing content for both this and WoW.
Yeah, WoW did exactly what I was kind of hoping they would do, is go back and re-release all their expansions kind of in order, so you can like relive it. But I'm here. No, just I'm here.
Yeah, I think this is the superior one because I think the story, which is what I like the most, is so much better. But other people like to play WoW Classic because it requires more interaction and teamwork.
Some people do have that need for teamwork and stuff like that. And these days, everybody's like, you know, trapped in the pandemic right now, you know, and stuck online.
Evil will both die in flames.
So some people have that yearning, or, you know, call back to the old days when the internet was kind of fresh and new, and, you know, I forget what there's expression like right now we are all close together, but we're all strangers, you know. We're closer than ever before, but we're all just a bunch of strangers to each other online, you know.
Right.
Like people that you don't really talk to, you talk to online. I've come to notice that, like, a lot of people I talk to online, I almost never see, and the people I see all the time, you know, I don't talk to them much online because, you know, gonna probably get together with them. So just wait till you get together and chat, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't got anything to talk about when you get together, unless it's like, you know, you and me. Then we have plenty of stuff to do.
Am I crazy, or did the Godbot just sort of disappear on us?
Uh-oh.
Not that I'm crying about it.
Yeah, he's not here. I don't see him.
Yeah. Well, maybe we have the ability to actually dismiss them, and then we can just do it without him anyhow.
Maybe.
As nature intended.
Right. Here's the boss over here. Do we want to clear these, like, trash mobs out? I don't think it's really... Well, there's a flaming thing here. Let's blow it up. If I could ever click on it.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. The reason that we kill everything is because you don't know exactly which part of the fight is going to be the one with the cool thing. You know, where you come jumping in off screen, or he decides to grab 4 people and bring them over my head to him, you know, stuff like that.
And part of the reason I'm playing this game is to kill stuff.
Part of the reason that we are playing this game is because of sublimation and killing stuff.
Engaging intruders. Primary weapons locked.
Primary weapons are locked.
I'm gonna pop my heroic moment. Why not? Force choke. Force lightning.
Target appears to be non-sentient.
Or stomp or whatever this is. It said target appears to be sentient.
Non-sentient.
Oh, I thought you said
I
sentient.
think he just said that your Vorkla is an idiot.
Oh.
I'll have to go back and watch it, but I thought that's how I'm interpreting it.
Target appears to be non-sentient.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that time I think he was looking at you.
Well,
It's just a rude droid.
well, he's about to have
Non-sentient.
a rude awakening. Ka-ching.
Target appears to be non-sentient.
Now he appears to be non-sentient. There is a quest or something back here. What is this?
Yeah.
Jungle infiltration. The other is the Flashpoint. So let's go check out jungle infiltration.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear the boss off the board before we started running around.
Oh, there's a miniature boss here. Or a side boss.
Might be good for an achievement.
The heroic moment is still up.
The nice thing about the animation for the Vorkla stone throw is that it's slow enough that I can time my stone throw as well. I haven't done it very much, but I try to. Ooh, that's different.
He goes down.
And HK standing in the doorway like a good healer. Ah, cute.
That speeds you up.
Yes.
You're moving too slow for my guy. I'm gonna have to, Oh, I didn't mean to move. I bumped the keyboard.
You, on my doorstep. Fortune has always favored me. You've all made quite an impression on the galaxy since our last meeting.
Time for a flashback, right?
Absolutely.
Sadly, your victories end here. My fleet is about to bombard your position from orbit.
I've survived worse. Seeing your face, for starters.
Schoolyard insults. I expected better from the Republic's so-called finest. It's been a pleasure catching up, but you won't escape this time.
I wonder if you could do the flashbacks with like a vignette style, you know, where it's or even black and white.
I do black and white.
You can do it.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Yep. In fact, I've already got one or two videos up that have them.
I monitored that transmission. My fleet is moving to
If I'm not
intercept the
mistaken,
bombardment.
DaVinci Resolve, which is what I use for editing, has a monochrome button that you just click and everything goes black and white instantly.
That works. If any of you are getting annoyed because we're talking over the cutscenes, you can go watch his video.
I was gonna say. You'll hear me on Shard's video, but my video would be all good. Come on. Doesn't open?
Oh, bugged. We're stuck.
So sad.
Well, there is the other way, which we probably should go, because it's probably the way we came. But it does say dark science behind us, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But
I'm not either, but I'm gonna unload my.
oh, that's probably a good idea. Let's assemble some of this stuff.
If it's not 292, it's dead to me.
All right, there we go.
Are we hitting the neutrals?
I wouldn't call them neutral. They looked red to me.
And guess what? They saw red too. Wah-wah.
Dropped a blue. I don't think there's anything down here, even though it seems like there might be.
Another bonus, probably.
Yeah. There's an injured Imperial trooper here.
I wonder how that happened. Oh, you weren't joking. I thought you were making a wise.
No. And he's green too, so he's like on our side.
No, he's
Or
definitely not somebody that you can shoot.
Unfortunate. Isn't that like a war crime? Shooting injured people?
Pretty sure.
Hey, this is Star Wars. There's no war crimes here. They don't even know what the Geneva Convention is because it hasn't happened yet, because this is a long, long time ago.
I'm just saying killing younglings has never crossed my character's mind.
Did you ever see the Robot Chicken version of that?
I did not.
It's like, how could he do that? Like, Anakin goes to his happy place, and he just imagined he's running around in a field of flowers, and he's just picking flowers and stuff. He, like, takes two flowers, you know, that are running. He's like, come here, you little guys. And he, like, picks them up and, like, smashes them together. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, go online, type Robot Chicken, maybe Anakin Skywalker or something like that. You'll find it. It is pretty funny.
We got bad guys
Whoops,
over here.
missed.
What?
What's going? I was just continuing along the trail.
Yeah, there's an upper level and some more bad guys over here. Want to take a look at that? Oh, he pulled them in mid force push.
And there's a quest thing up here. I'll get it. I think we finished that quest, though. I think we're just killing them for fun now.
Usually they go inert.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't see an update, though. Oh, watch out! Got him. Whoops. Summoned all the jungle creatures.
I'm just gonna stay up here and watch you from down there.
Whoops.
Killing all the ants.
Scientists got in on it.
And people wonder where the term murder hobo came from. Nice. I was just about to click on that.
I didn't get any credit for anything there. Oh, he jumped me. You saw it. He jumped me.
All I can think of right now is we may not be destroying the guy in the bed, but we might be destroying all of his medical records.
We can try to kill him. Hold on. Well, I gave him some fireworks.
Take a look at the hologram head there.
Yeah.
That's the ambassador from the first encounter we had with this dude.
Suresh.
No. The ambassador on the SLEs when we were like level 10 and still didn't have a ship yet.
Oh, yeah.
The same ambassador's head on that Flashpoint. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's probably pretty upset about that still. Did you let her die?
I did not. With this character.
With this character.
You get titles based on your decision. We sure are taking our time for there being an Imperial bombardment going on.
Well, no skin off my nose. There we go. I want to run up there and hit him. Yeah, boom. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you missed out. I'm gonna try to do it again in about 5 seconds. If I can see. I can't see him up there though.
All right, I'm having a good Sith versus monster combat over here.
Couldn't quite get it. Anyway, the skill allows me to charge. It's a charge skill, but I can charge over gaps. Like I was down here on this bridge right here, and I charged up at an angle right here and hit him.
Oh, nice.
So, like flying like Super Leia.
For Leia.
Isn't that what it was? Super Leia?
Unfortunately, I'm suppressing.
Suppressing fire.
You know, when you yell suppressing fire, it takes away the whole purpose of doing it. Boy, that droid sure took a long time to enter stage left.
Look at the shadows on the walls of these guys. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it looks really cool. I was actually noticing our shadows at the beginning when we were in Bugtown.
We're going to end these shadows here. Uh-oh. Some of the death screams are pretty funny.
They've breached the main door. Get ready, men.
You
There's
hear?
a whole lot of guys in here. Sheesh.
Or you went, oh, I'm still not there. Okay.
I just came over here to click another bonus thing, and there's a whole lot of dudes in here.
I don't think we get anything. We already done with this. It's yeah, we didn't get anything for that.
That's fine. I still want to...
Still want to pretend you're useful.
Yeah!
I missed this guy talking to us, though.
Oh.
Yeah. He just said, what did he say? Something. I guess it didn't even show me on the thing. Oh, hold on. Scroll way down here. They've breached the main door. Get ready, men. That's what he said.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready.
Hold the line for the Emperor. Execute attack button Sigma. Take them down.
Pop a heroic moment and get a little real with this guy.
I will not lose this base. I'll kill you myself if I have to.
Force lightning for him.
This is my battlefield, scum. You only leave it in a bag. Doesn't matter. Killran's bringing the walls down.
20 cartel coins for getting social rank 5. Check that out.
Muzzle, muzzle. Apparently, we didn't have to fight those turrets.
Could have just shut him down.
Yeah, the explosions are where the turrets popped up.
Going up top.
I would like to click on this one first,
Well,
because this is the end.
I'll clean out the trash. Scientist says, you know, they jumped me.
Republic butchers, you've invaded a sovereign imperial world, slaughtered dozens of innocents to what? Steal our research?
I didn't slaughter them, they jumped me.
Mission of peace. We're charting the Maelstrom Nebula for the good of all.
Surrender the technology you're using to navigate the nebula, and you won't be harmed.
Like the other personnel you spared, I'm no fool. When the rest of the galaxy hears of this unprovoked assault, the Republic's evil will finally be exposed. Your names will become synonymous with your government's extermination campaign against us.
I won't even dignify that with a response. I want to hear everything you know about the nebula.
It's a massive expanse of cosmic
I'm not
dust
denying
and
it.
highly charged energy particles. Ship centers are useless beyond a few kilometers. You're condemning hundreds of civilian science vessels exploring the Maelstrom Nebula. Electromagnetic radiation alters the safe navigation routes every moment. Without precise and timely coordinates from the Gree computer, thousands of good people, innocent scientists, will be trapped there forever.
The Republic doesn't leave civilians to die. Transmit fresh coordinates to your science vessels and order them home. Then the computer's ours.
But our research, all that dangerous exploration will have been for nothing without a complete map. Transmitting
I
the
was 2 points away from
the computer.
killing them all.
I hope it breaks the first time you use it.
They're Imperial scientists. I've been killing them all the way up to this point.
I was gonna say.
Why would I stop
I
now?
only beat your roll by 2 points.
Yep.
repeat, come in. My fleet's taking heavy losses and the fortress defenses are crumbling. There's no more time. Take the computer to the fortress shuttle bay. You can fly out in one of their ships. We'll rendezvous in Republic space. Now, go!
Well, I kind of thought I could stick around for a little bit. At a computer desk Republic for my stronghold. Kind of nice. Didn't realize I was going to get furniture.
Yeah,
Did you get that too?
I got something.
Got something.
That might be where I decide to use the cutscene going into our guild flagship.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the Flashpoint.
All
The
right.
next one will be the Maelstrom.
Well, everybody, thanks for joining. And I hope you enjoyed the Flashpoint. This is Dr. Obsidia signing off. I'll let Jim give the last word.
Dark side, light side, just be sure with your choice.
Take care, everybody.